this preview, we're going to fly the next leg of the Pacific Northwest series from Hartley Bay Seaplane Base to NW Terrace Regional. We're going to need the skis for the next couple legs, so I'm flying the X-Cub. I'm sorry, we're going to need floats for the next couple legs, so I'm flying the X-Cub with floats. I think after that we're going to need skis. So let's go ahead and fly it. That's Kit Matt, and this is Hartley Seaplane Base. As always, these flights are free to fly for everyone. Just go to simflightplan.com/downloads, download and fly them yourself. Let's get pointed the right direction, and then we'll take off. There aren't any altitudes in this flight yet, so we'll set those on the fly. I think I set my altitude at 7,500. By the time you download this flight, it'll have elevations in it. So I leveled off at 4,100 so we can figure out what the altitude of Tentacle Peak is. I assume this is Tentacle Peak out here in front of us at 26 miles. But let's figure out what the actual elevation is. Well, here's the first ridge we're going to have to clear. So let's zoom in a little bit. So 1,200 meters, 1,500 meters, 15-ish looks fine. And Tentacle Peak itself is at, we'll call it 1,700 meters. So let's go back into the flight plan, switch to meters. Set Tentacle Peak at 1,800. And then I'm going to set back to feet because that's what I'm used to, and that's 5,905 feet. I'll make it let's make it 6,500 feet so we clear the peak, and then we can go back into the cockpit. So now I should probably set my altitude. And it's a 22-mile jaunt, so I could just set my, let's just do that. If I just wanted to sightsee, I could just set vertical speed mode in this aircraft and pick up my nose a little bit. 500 feet per minute should be fine because I've got 20 miles to gain 2,000 feet, so that should help us maintain airspeed. So we're coming up on 6,500 feet. Make sure you mind the store if you use vertical speed mode. You're still going to have to adjust your mixture on the way up. I'm at 56%. As I reach 65, I probably should lean that out a little bit, but let's see if there's any imagery for Tentacle Peak. No, it doesn't look like anybody's climbed to the top of Tentacle Peak to give us photos, but we can still take a look at the satellite. So we've got a little glacier lake up here. So it's kind of a horseshoe-shaped ridge line here. So let's go see it. So here's Tentacle Peak itself. Should have a glacier lake over here on the other side. There's our glacier lake. And I guess I should think about getting back on course. So that's Mount Holt in front of us. The peak of Mount Holt is about at 7,000, but you can pick your way through the mountaintops at 6,500. That's what I did. I'm at about 66 right now. And that's Mount Holt. Satellite imagery is kind of thin, but that's our waypoint, which will put us on track for Northwest Terrace Regional, which I'm gonna guess we can follow this valley all the way. Well, not quite. We've got to clear Mount Hip and Hip Hop Lake. That should be fun. 1,500 meters, so 1,600 meters, so no point in getting too carried away about descending yet. I climbed to 6,600 so I could get a good look at Hip Hop Lake, but it looks like you could just fly that valley right down there, and that'll point you right at Terrace Regional, which I believe is right down there. So, oh, it looks like Hip Hop Lake is frozen, which stands to reason. It's okay, I'm not much of a dancer anyway. Although who's there to mock you out here? Alright, we can see the airport lights, but we can go ahead and check the approach anyway. I'm not sure which runway we're supposed to be on. We're supposed to be on 30. Don't forget to deploy your landing gear. This is Northwest Terrace Regional. One more floats leg, and then I think we've got skis after that. Remember, these flight plans are free for everyone to download at simflightplan.com/downloads. I will put the link to this one in the description box. You can load it up in World Map and fly it yourself. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe.